Donnie, Donnie, Don, Donnie, Donnie, Don. Today we're going to discuss Xbox recent moves concerning their exclusives. The reason we're going to discuss Xbox is because recently they just been haymaking us. Last week they had an Xbox Direct. It was enjoyable. It was good. I enjoy getting the behind the scenes with the developers of those said games that they are working on. One of the most anticipated games, or at least for myself, is South of Midnight, and it's been gaining a lot of traction since the Xbox Direct, with a lot of people commenting saying that this game seems to be an enjoyable game coming from Xbox and that it may be well worth the play. And they showed us the behind the scenes of how they came to formulate the game, the stories, the folklore, how they designed the characters, and they even showed the main character's actress, Adrian Ray, I hope I pronounced it right, my future wife. She is very beautiful. The game also looks very beautiful, and that was something I enjoyed seeing, was how they put the game together. And they also revealed a ton of other games, such as Ninja Gaiden making this big return. That is a cult classic. That is a fan favorite. I love that game with a passion. When Team Ninja took over the game back in 2004, the game had a recipe kind of like Dark Souls mixed with Resident Evil. It was phenomenal, and it's very hard. I've been playing it on the Xbox Game Pass collection, so if you want to play that, you can play the brand new Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which is a remastered in Unreal Engine 5 of the Ninja Gaiden 2. Now, that was a W that they revealed after that Direct, and they also revealed release dates for these games, such as South of Midnight. So we know we get Ninja Gaiden 4 sometime later this year, not really exactly sure when. South of Midnight will be releasing April 8th. In 2025, and then a few weeks after that, I believe around April 22nd to 23rd, don't quote me on that. So I was off. April 24th, Expedition 33 will release, so you got South of Midnight to play at the beginning of the month, and then you got Expedition 33 at the end of the month. Then May 14th, Doom Dark Ages will release right behind that. That means we got 3 hits back to back. Now, that Xbox Direct was phenomenal. It was fantastico, but that's not what we're here to talk about per se. We also here to talk about Xbox exclusives. Now, as you know, Indiana Jones release, it was highly praised. It was well received. The game was beautiful, very cinematic. It's like damn near just playing the movie, and I enjoy playing it, and I have some gameplay on my channel, and we know that it's going to PS5 sometime this year, hopefully soon enough, so that those guys can be able to get to enjoy the game. There has been rumors that PlayStation will be getting some of Xbox exclusives, and we're going to also throw it in the Nintendo Switch 2, which was recently revealed. Your fingers no longer need to be crossed that it will or will not happen, because it's for sure going to happen, as Xbox has recently revealed that Forza Horizon 5 will be getting released on the PS5 this spring with all the DLCs, etc., included. I think that's pretty fire. It's not the most recent Forza in the lineup, but it's definitely a good start when it comes to porting over a lot of their older exclusives into the PS5. That means they could go back and potentially port other games that was released within the last 2 years over to the PS5 just to get the blood pumping. For the Xbox fanboys, they're not enjoying this, and the Sony fanboys are like, holy shit, Xbox is losing. They have no exclusives. They have no identity and things of that nature. And I must just say this. You're absolutely wrong, my friends. This is my opinion, and I'm just sharing my thoughts and ideas of how I feel about the situation. Now, as a gamer who has grown up always playing on Xbox, I just always played on Xbox. Got the chance to play Halo, Gears of War. I had friends in my apartments that had PlayStations and Nintendo consoles, so we used to go spend the night at each other's houses during the summer or holidays or weekends, and you know, that's how we got to play games like God of War and Sly Cooper and Mario Party, Mario Kart, and things of that nature. I had a GameCube and the Xbox. I just missed out on a lot of PS2 titles because I didn't have a PlayStation, right? And I had always wondered when they was going to get rid of this whole exclusivity bullshit on consoles. Next thing you know, you find out PC is like the best way to go, right? So I'm gonna just share my thoughts about Xbox making this big move with their exclusives. When they first introduced Game Pass, it started to being about service. See, Xbox services was already pretty good. Their storefront was pretty good. Back on the 360 when they had arcade and indie game sections, That was phenomenal. Even when they had the avatars, people used to play the hell out those live service 1 versus 100 avatar games. But then they came out with the Xbox One, and it kind of seemed like they just backtracked on a lot of things. It was going backwards, and it was like, yo, what the hell? They even got rid of certain features that they thought we wanted, like being able to hook up your cable TV to your original Xbox. It came with like 3 HDMI ports and stuff. Like, it was crazy. But Xbox really didn't find their new identity until it came to the Game Pass. Netflix-like service became such a big deal because they was getting some major AAA titles day one on their Game Pass, and also allowing you to explore a lot of games that are on the Game Pass. We're talking 100 plus different type of games. Then when they teamed up with EA and Ubisoft to start bringing their games to the service, it went to a whole nother level. Then when they introduced the Game Pass for PC, Jesus Christ, it's like, why do you even need a console at this point? You could play Game Pass on both your PC and console. It's like, yo, what the hell? This is amazing. Then they even introduced the Play It Anywhere, where you could purchase a game and own it on both PC and Xbox. It seems like Xbox has an identity, and their identity is providing the best gaming experience to gamers everywhere and anywhere on any platform of your choice. Now, PlayStation and Nintendo could get in on that, because it seems like Xbox is going through with what the rumor said that they was going to do, which is to bring some of their most exclusive titles to other consoles. Now, if you had a Steam Deck, a Leviathan handheld, or an Android handheld, your cell phone, laptop, you was able to game using Xbox Cloud. And like I said, I have Game Pass for PC, and I utilize that a lot. Like, I have like 20 different games downloaded right now that I still play to this day. It's amazing, man. The service that they provide is top tier, man. So for those of you who saying that Xbox lost their identity, yes, they moved into another direction when it comes to hardware and keeping their games exclusive. They moved into a more, what I believe would be a very good and very beneficial for them and their developers type of move, and that is to get games everywhere possible. PlayStation and Nintendo will more than likely not get the Xbox Game Pass on their consoles, which means that folks on those systems will have to buy the games for the $70. So I really feel that if you want to get the best experience with gaming and really experience greatness, I feel like Xbox is doing that for the gamers by allowing their games to go multi-plat. And the gaming industry is really taking a toll on gamers with all these different consoles that are coming out and the amazing games that are being exclusive to other consoles. And then you find out that everybody is basically still pushing everything on PC. It's like PC is like the main central hub for gaming. And that's why I broke down to buy me a PC, because PC is just, it's great. You know, you got multiple storefronts, discounts happening all the time, mods, emulators, and you get PlayStation and Xbox games. It's like, it's only a matter of time before PlayStation takes that role. It's going to come a moment where their games are going to start releasing day one on PC the same day they release on the PS5. When it boils down to the platform of your choice, it really just depends on what you're looking for. If you're not a tech savage person and you don't want to have to keep upgrading your PC parts every time there's a new piece that comes out, new graphics card and things, yeah, you're going to go with a console. When it comes to a console, it's going to be like a PC. You're going to pick out which console has the best hardware, who gives the best fidelity, graphics, performance, refresh rates, how will it handle games, and things of that nature. Forza is coming to the PlayStation in spring, and that's a great thing. I think it's pretty magnificent. It's amazing. Use that box down below to share how you feel about Forza going to the PlayStation. This video is in no form or fashion, sponsored by Xbox. I wouldn't mind being an Xbox gaming partner though. Xbox has a lot of amazing games that are coming out, and it can only leave me wondering, what games are they already working for a port for PS5? So the first 2 games on the list are games that will possibly release sometime this year or next year. The first game being Avowed, which will be releasing next month in February at the beginning of the month. The second game, of course, is The Outer Worlds 2. Third on the list, we got Atomfall, which is another game that's releasing in February. Stalker 2, which released, I believe, right before Indiana Jones back in October or November. I think that would be a great game to go ahead and port over to the PS5. The director of the game said that they wasn't working on the PS5. Next up, South of Midnight, one of the most anticipated games on my list. I only speculate that they will drop it later on the PlayStation or sometime next year. And then right along with Expedition 33, Doom, and then you also got Fable. Then you have, of course, Gears of War E-Day and the brand new Halo. It has been rumored that Halo was supposed to go to the Switch with the Master Chief Collection and also to PlayStation. Those are my 10 games that I hope come to PlayStation. I'm just saying, man, like, I think this is a great move that Xbox is doing. They have one of the best services to provide to gamers. So it's like, with all that being said, guys, comment in the comments box down below and tell me, how do you feel about Xbox exclusives making their way onto PlayStation?